Everybody agrees that age and the position of your health, the status of your health, could be a challenge to governance. And if we have a president that has been in and out of hospital for these first 4 years, maybe it wouldn't have been the right thing for him to desire to run again if he is solely responsible for his decision. But I must say that I'm very convinced that he's not solely responsible for his decision.
For me, the PDP had already shot themselves in the foot by, pushing their next president to the north. That has limited the chances of PDP from winning election. If it is in northern Nigeria, in the 19 northern states, there is no body that can defeat Buhari in an election, in a free and fair election.
Buhari in 2018 running election is not going to be the Buhari of 2015 running election. In 2015 running for office, he had been packaged as a messiah. In 2018, President Buhari is going to run on his record.
Mr. Kayode Ogundamisi, a political analyst, he joins us now from London. Thank you, Mr. Ogundamisi. What's your immediate reaction to President Buhari's interest in wanting to seek re-election?
A welcome development. I mean, the president is a Nigerian, is qualified, is met all the constitutional requirement, and is an aspirant now. He's not a candidate of the APC, and we are in a democratic society. Let him go out there and campaign within the party. If he wins the party's primary, then he goes into general election. And then those who want to unseat him would have to contest against him. And it's up to the Nigerian electorate to decide. Personally, I was hoping, there was something inside of me, hoping and wishing that the president would not contest the election and will just hand over to a vibrant young Nigerian who can multitask and deliver us from the state of almost one step forward, 10 steps backwards. That did not start with him, that has been with every Nigerian government. But he has decided to run, and we need to listen to him. And let me add, Sheung, the guest in the studio, I believe, is a member of the opposition party. My small advice to them: you can't run campaign on Buhari is bad, APC is bad. Those are slogans for years. Young people of these days, they want to hear something different. They want to hear what you're going to do about the situation. They have access to information. What can you do better than the failure of the APC government if you say they have failed? Things have changed. Slogans will no longer win elections. What, how, and when you're going to deliver Nigeria are the way forward as to how people are going to practically move Nigeria forward.
From your own perspective, you've been studying the Nigerian political climate for a while now. Do you think there is a major upset? Looking at Buhari's antecedent as a politician, all the 3 times that he has contested an election in this country, the figures look the same. They are similar. In 2015, when he contested, the figure also stood for him. Do you think those figures will still stand by him in 2019?
Absolutely not. I think this is going to be the race of life for Buhari, because this time around, when people were supporting him, they never saw him as president. Now he's been president. He's been there for 4 years. They now saw he wasn't a miracle worker. They now saw that on anti-corruption, out of 100, he probably is scoring like 45. They see that he's slow in moving. And he needs to convince people more now how he will do better what he has not done in the last 4 years. And of course, his support base is not going to remain the same as it used to be before the 2015 election, because quite a number of his supporters are disappointed. Some, I think, is running too fast. Some, I think, is not running well enough. And then the opposition is mounting from within his own political party. Forget the fact that they are all smiling and singing hallelujah, he has decided to run. The internal politics within the APC is actually the real fight of survival for President Buhari. Going into the general election, the political calculations have changed. The North Central is not holding firmly for the president because of the herdsmen farmers crisis. The Southwest is not in his pocket. There's a challenge to the ruling class in the Southwest. So it's going to be an interesting election. What we hope for is that it's going to be a peaceful election, and it's a democratic race. People should not take it like it's a war. Whoever wins in 2015 has got a very difficult job ahead, whether it's Buhari or any candidate the opposition presents.
30 seconds, Kayode. Let me get your take on what do you think this is for, especially the opposition, the kind of candidate the opposition will be looking at. Now that a possible candidate, Buhari, has come forward to say, I want to run again. So what kind of trouble has Buhari stepped into the political waters of Nigeria, especially outside of his party? Just about 30 seconds.
Well, the opposition party would have to use Buhari, the APC strategy of 2015. They need to form a grand coalition if they have any chance at all to actually upset Buhari. The way they are now, they are like headless chickens running around the whole of the country. Just campaigning on Buhari is bad, APC is evil, we are better. Nigerians this time around are not going to fall for sloganeering. So they need to do something better. Form coalition of the willing. Not just PDP. I mean, everybody who wants to push Nigeria forward would have to form a coalition. Otherwise, it's Buhari's election for taking at a very slow, tight margin in 2015.
Okay, thank you, Kayode.